Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody this afternoon, or today, or this evening, depending on what time it is where you are? So, we are today attempting to get the final part for Nyx Prime, which is a meso fisher, which means let's do an exterminate. These will be, oh grief, 7 or 8 of these I've run trying to get the neuroptics. Good news is apparently, even if Varzia leaves and the relics are no longer available from him, apparently the relics are available in Railjack Corpus missions. Oh, okay. I was just having a look and seeing how many reactant everybody else have, and apparently we're all good.
None of the scanners have detected you.
What do you mean none of the scanners have detected me, as usual?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Isn't there...
Broken their ranks and they are on the run.
Actually, isn't there a Nightwave achievement possible?
Oi! You on business or pleasure? Pop these locks, would you? Thanks, old mate. I owe you one.
Yeah, there we go.
Dreamers, I have for you a tale of triumph over adversity, of one
Yay.
acting true to their truest self.
Hey, Prakash, how you doing? How are the fur babies? How's Phoenix and... Oops, sorry. And co. Well. Anybody wants a Rhino Prime chassis? About 30 minutes. Okay, in which case then I shall hold off on the remainder
Excellent work, Tenno.
so that we can increase our chances and do something else, like collect void traces. The whole family is watching. Hello, Nerdist. Oh, at least did I rank up there? I did. And there's no more. If anybody needs nitane extract, you'd better have got it by now, because it's going to take a couple of weeks before you can get some more. What else have we got? Okay, that will happen. Okay. I can probably do that this week. Spy missions. It wants me to do spy missions. And kill 20 enemies while riding a K-Drive, Caither, Velocipod, or Atomicycle. Easy with Caither, just go to Deveri.
Let's get back to it.
Right. Okay, so I got two choices. I can either try and go for void tracers, or I can run an interception for Endo. Of course, you always need Endo. I should give you fair warning. I'm not entirely certain how long I'm going to be able to carry on tonight. When I sat down to do this, I could swear I felt an incipient
For this obligation, we bestow upon you the gift of mortality.
Headache coming along. And I don't get headaches. And when I do, they tend to be really nasty, but we'll see how this goes. Oh, they've all started. Of course they have. Oh. Oh, yes, of course I wouldn't run into the first tower, wouldn't I?
Is ours now.
For the second time in 2 days, I managed to get round to doing a morning live stream this morning. I ran Wintermute.
They have lost control of the tower.
It's kind of nice to get back into that. I'm not going to be doing my ridiculous 5 a.m.
Beginning stream to code now. They're dominating. Keep it up.
To be honest, I'm enjoying episode 5 of Wintermute so far. It is... I'm not sure if I should even say this. Unchallenging, at least in its early stages. It's quite doable. It's nowhere near as hard as other chapters have been so far. Please notice the qualifier. It could get a lot worse, I have no doubt. Where's D?
The enemy have captured a tower.
Had seen it.
You have captured a radio tower.
Oh, that's Bravo. Where's Charlie? That's Bravo. Oh. My bad.
We are in total control. Keep fighting. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Using bricage tactics there. Or experienced player tactics, I guess. Which I'm stealing. Oh.
Control of all 4 towers. Message decoded. Leave not alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
to fix this.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Do you know what? I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yes, Endo.
Be careful, though. The enemy
Endo and Ayatan sculptures.
reinforcements.
If anybody hasn't played The Long Dark, I do still recommend it. It's going to be another year before his successor comes out. At least.
Enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Yay! That's nice. And I do actually enjoy Wintermute. While I wouldn't necessarily say it's a game,
This tower is
well, it's obviously a game. In and of itself, it's worth getting if you enjoy survival mode. I'm not sure you'd necessarily say it gives you backstory, but because it doesn't really run concurrently with the survival mode, even though the same personalities are involved. It's an interesting introduction. It's rather weird, though. Switching between survival and story mode, because you don't play them the same way. I mean, if you're a long-term survival player, you are tempted to hang around in story mode and do survival type things, which you really don't need to. But if you want to practice, yeah, that's actually not a bad way of doing it. And in case you're wondering when I talk about the sequel, yeah, Black Frost,
We are in total control.
which was supposed to be in pre-release this year, but it's due to financial situations. Hinterland is unable to release now until next year, which, to be honest with you, doesn't really come as a surprise. We waited years for the final part of Wintermute, and I do mean years. People were asking, when's it going to be out? Holy grief, 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, there it is. Tell you what, it is rather weird sometimes when you hop into operator mode and you realise you've actually got more health and shields than some Warframes. I've got a screenshot somewhere which clearly illustrates that. Probably more armour too.
Capture the tower.
But yes, Long Dark players have been looking forward to the sequel for some considerable time. I got a lot of concerns actually about the sequel. Have they continued the gameplay? Have they refrained from adding in elements that are more common to other survival type games? I don't want them to do that. Hope they keep the style without making it something it's not at the moment. The other thing I've got against it is it uses the Unreal game engine, and I don't like the Unreal game engine very much.
Extraction is
poorly
available.
optimized,
More messages to be decoded.
glitchy.
Stay or go.
Really requires a monster of a
Unvaulted and other
computer to
messages
use.
incoming. Capture and decode the signal.
It can be weird. There's something funny about some of the games that use the Unreal 5 engine. On the one hand, they can look very realistic, but that realism just has a funny feeling in the back of my head. It's sort of like it's hit the uncanny valley of realism.
You have captured a radio tower.
But that could be as much down to the developers as anything else. Perhaps I'm just weird. Maybe I just don't want...
We have lost control of a tower. Tower online. The enemy have captured a tower.
Wrong way to pick up energy.
Tower
Ooh,
captured.
we are making a bit of a pig's ear of this, aren't we? Should need to step up my game.
We have control of all 4 towers. Tower lost.
New sport. Sniping the energy balls.
Keep it up. The enemy have taken a tower. We must recapture it. We have lost control of a tower. Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Oh, well, now we're doing a bit better. Ah! I've got hung up on a piece of equipment there.
We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
And I'll say the same thing I always do. Do they mean they don't have radios to report this kind of thing in? It seems kind of inconceivable that they don't have radios. Hello, you know that communication center we've got? Yeah.
Are you willing willing to risk going back into...
Bunch of Warframes just decided to drop in for no reason. Might want to do something about
They
it.
are broadcasting another message. Make sure the
Oh, okay.
never
Everybody's...
receives it. Good luck today. Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions, we have also disrupted their communications.
Yeah, you think they'd notice that? Hey, that's interesting, huh? Communications have been disrupted. I wonder what happened. Let's see. I don't need to go to Do I need to go to Demos? I've already ranked up as much as I can today with Demos. Did that. Holy crap, it's early. This morning, used mother tokens to do it. Keep me going for a few sculptures. One thing I have not done much of is Belly of the Beast. Let's run a quick Belly of the Beast.
Eliminate all Corpus threats. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
The other thing I'm going to need is Aya. Good place to get Aya is Void. Let's try. Is that all? Is that only a level 10 to 15 compared with Belinus?
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
could probably just let the razor flies do this. Yep. Down he goes. If I'm not real careful, I'll get the AFK award. That is nothing. Did actually get that once to my considerable amusement in one of my recordings for Razorfly only mode. There you go. You can't say I wasn't participating. Oh, hello, Prakash. Say hello to my clan warlord, everybody. Yeah, like I say, I'm just doing this for the Aya. Can, I think, get Aya on this one. Actually, I have a suspicion I need Aya if I want to get the remaining bits of the Scindo Prime. I know Scindo Prime is not one of Nyx Prime's. Actually, Scindo Prime's available from abandoned Orokin derelicts in Corpus Railjack missions, and I think I'm more or less quoting the Wiki, it which knows all. Oh, thank you. Oh, there's Prakash. I can always recognize Prakash. He has a sparkly pixie. I can't remember what part of the rotation you're supposed to get. Potentially get Aya in this.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Excuse me a moment. Right, Miso. Let's see if we can't do something with Miso. I'll tell you what, we'll make this client only. Is that okay with you, Prakash? Client only, or should we open it up? Should I open it up to public? Because you know my usual paranoia about this. What the heck? Miso N6. Someone tell me, I know I have 4 radiant. That basically means 10% chance of getting neuroptics, but it doesn't mean I've got a 40% chance. I can't remember how cumulative statistics work. I ought to ask my son. Have you seen the stuff they're teaching young people at A level these days? I had the opportunity to have a look some of the stuff that my son was studying in chemistry. Now, I did chemistry at his age, 42 years ago. The stuff he's doing, we didn't do. You know, how to interpret an infrared spectrum, that kind of thing. Nope, didn't do that.
Eliminate all Corpus cracks. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And thus my paranoia is assuaged for now. And that is genuine paranoia. It's not, oh, I have experience, which leads me to think people will just dash off when they're done. I haven't had that experience. I genuinely have not. But every single time I do something like this, which is not a defense, or there you get the general drift. Because exterminate missions are so quick, there's a little part of my brain that always says, suppose somebody decides, suppose they just decide to head for the exit, and I'm stuck because I got lost or something. I think actually it was Prakash who taught me how to recognize whether everybody's got their required reactant. So, something I am very careful about doing. I don't exit unless everyone's got their reaction to these things. So I don't think I have. The worst thing I can be accused of is just taking my sweet time about getting to the exit. I've already built this.
Another job well executed.
Hang on, what was that? Are you offering to sell? Because I don't need it.
Well, it's early where Nora is, and as she wipes the sleep.
Oh yeah, we can do this until I run out. I need Scindo Prime Blade, and I don't have relics for that. But actually, technically, there's no rush, because like I say, apparently I can get them from Railjack missions, so... No, that's okay. I don't need to be sold the Nyx Prime set. I just need the neuroptics, and I've got a very good chance of getting that anyway. We've got over I've got 3 weeks now to go during this resurgence, and as I was saying, the relics are available on Railjack missions anyhow, so yeah, don't need them. Thank you though. Oh, okay. I haven't checked the marketplace. But, like I say, I've got one, so I haven't used it. I need to rank it up at some point.
Operator, Ortis is sorry. Happy to report that all my good jokes are gone.
Let's have a little look. How much is... Hikou Prime set is 50 platinum. Wow. $50 platinum for the set. Pouch goes for, the lowest I can see is 8 or 9. Yep, so you're probably right there. Yep, it is. You can get it for less.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
If anybody wants Quas's Prime bits, I've got a few.
Corpus threats. Watch out. I'm detecting bright fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I keep having to hold myself back from saying something like, thank you, Cortana, I never would have realized. And what's really funny is, I never really played
Broken their ranks and they're on the run. Another
Halo that much. I played it on the original Xbox. I think that was it. Never been really tempted to go back to it. Most famous thing about Halo for me was the music. Because I don't know whether the subsequent games did this, but yeah, the original used Gregorian chants rather effectively. I've got one of those. I don't really. I'll grab the Velox Prime barrel, even though I have a Velox Prime.
Another job well executed.
Velox Prime is entertaining. Right, that's the last time I can do this with a Radiant N6, then I've got to go after others. I remember doing this once and got on the final gasp a Gunson Prime blade, and that was before I understood that you had to rank them up to Radiant to get a 10% chance on the last one, and I got a Gunson Prime blade. And somebody very kindly, some complete stranger, gave me one. Wouldn't accept anything in trade, just said, here you go, have a blade. Very kind of them.
Eliminate all Corpus threats. Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? We're near a fissure. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
When you think about it, Titania Prime's machine pistols do an absolutely insane amount of damage. Now, you may well say, well, what do you mean? You know, it's good, but it's not fantastic. Yes, but have you seen how tiny they are? I mean, Titania is about the size of a Warframe's head, and she manages to pack that much firepower into something so small. sort of begs the question: why can't their technology scale it up?
We've broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Not so small, apparently, that she can slip through railings. Well, if anybody wants Rhino Prime parts, I've got a few. And unless I have enough void tracers, I might. Let me have a quick look. See if I've got enough to rank anything up. I do. I can do one more. Welcome to the grind. One thing I have started doing as of yesterday, but kind of today as well, is if I want void tracers, just go to do a solo oh grief, which one is it? Survival. Do solo survival without a relic. I did get a bit of irritation from somebody yesterday because I
Eliminate all corpus threats.
finger trouble.
I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you
They-
have a match?
I won't say there was complaints. There wasn't. Somebody just made the sarcastic comment that I was just there to enjoy the vibes.
We're going to
And I did say, no, I'm after.
Over there.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Like, need to adjust a few things. Then I'm going up.
I did explain that I was there for void tracers. But I did feel a little guilty as a result. Somebody felt it necessary to mention.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. You're still in the clear.
So I think in future, if I need void tracers, I will do it solo and save. I suppose it's part of the courtesy, but and the thing about a survival compared with the defense is, seeing as you're not defending anything, and I'm not telling anybody anything they don't know probably,
Enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extract.
yeah, you don't have to be fantastic at it, you just have to survive and you'll get the void tracers. Might take a while.
Another job well executed.
I think I've got enough for one more. Right, this is going to have to be my last shot at this, I think. Yes! That's my last one. So how many is this I've been through now today? 7? I started off with 4. I think 6 or 7 radiants I've gone through. It happens. I don't think I've got an upgrade available for that. I need to check. Do you suppose Prime Anarchy 1991 was actually born in 1991? Or were there already another 1990 people called Prime Anarchy?
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
Oh! Finger trouble again.
Fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. We're near a fissure. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going.
You have collected enough reactant to open the relic.
Ooh. I only found out that you could do that today while flying. Today I found that out? No, yesterday. You don't have to land, you can just scan from flight mode.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Not my day today. Now I need to grab a whole bunch more relics.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tana.
Which makes me think might be worth trying. Actually, there's a couple of things I need to check, don't I? Before I go dashing off. What was it? Do I have anything? Wrong one. Oh, that's the drifter. Only way I can tell is by the eye color. Ooh. I might actually have something I can update here. Oh! I've forgotten about those. That's 750,000. That's 750,000. And what do I want to update? And these two, no, anything. And the Naramon has been, yeah, ridiculous. So that's going to be the last update I do for a couple of pages for a few days. Right. So what do I need next? I am kind of wondering about Corpus. These are Corpus missions on Venus, aren't they?
All systems nominal. You don't need
It's okay, I'm not planning on dashing into them, but I am kind of curious. Let me have a little look. Corpus Railjack missions are on. What are what are Corpus Railjack missions? The AI overview doesn't actually specifically say which missions. It simply says okay, Neptune, Pluto, Venus. Neptune, Venus, Pluto. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff there I haven't got. Oh, okay. Alright. Right, how long have I been going? Okay, I am going to take a quick break for the usual reasons of bladder controls. What I find is if the AI has links to where it got its information from, it can be worth looking at. It depends. Sometimes, yes, this is very true. It does sometimes scrape old information. I found that out with Razorfly information, and then you go and follow up. But even so, without it, you still get some misleading information about the Razorflies and what mods work on them, which is to say, no, they don't. It took me a while to realize that, partly because of my own experience, and then I asked the right question. No, it's you. Yeah, AI is like the AI that we get with when you do a Google search or a Bing search is essentially the same as doing the search yourself, which means it picks up the same information that you would, especially if you end up looking in places like Reddit or that kind of thing. So yes, if it cites its sources, that can be useful. It's a bit like Wikipedia. Wikipedia can be surprisingly good, and if you're following a trail of information you can start off with Wikipedia and then look at the sources it cites and go look there. It can be quite good, but yes, you always have to sort of in the back of your mind remember that. I must admit, I am tempted to do a bit of a test now based on some obscure knowledge I have, based on the time that I used to run an aviation YouTube channel. Restore M2 Ace. Here's a very specific question. Yeah, I think I broke the AI. Bristol M2 was a monoplane fighter produced in very limited numbers. It's not even coming up. Oh, that's funny. It was the. Of course, now I'm wondering about. Oh, now I. I mean, I've forgotten the name. I thought it was a Bristol. Yeah, Bristol monoplane. Bristol monoplane. Bristol. Oh, it's the Bristol M1. Okay, my bad. I confused it. All right, I am now just genuinely curious because I know the answer to this question. I've asked it, was there a Bristol M1 ace? In other words, was there a Bristol pilot, Bristol M1 pilot, who shot down 5 enemy aircraft? Conventional wisdom says yes. But that, it turns out, is probably not right. Yeah, no, Wikipedia still says that Captain Frederick Dudley Travers shot down 5 aircraft. He did have 1 official ace pilot. Here's the thing. He was not. So it's actually, yeah, it's repeating, yeah, it's obviously repeating a search. It's an interesting little test, because I can tell you, I'm almost certain there wasn't a Bristol M1 ace, because we actually have the reports from Captain Frederick Dudley Travers which contradict that. He didn't make ace in the Bristol M1. He made ace in the SE5A, I think it was. But he did fly the Bristol M1, but when he made ace, he was not flying the Bristol M1. So, and trust me, that is really, really deep information. I mean, you have to really go looking for that to find the documentation. Sorry. Okay, we're just testing the AI. Right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you then. Oh, okay. I don't have anything to offer, Prakash. Well, actually, I might, depending on what we do. But yeah, the interesting thing is when I did that video on the Bristol M1, grief, that was years ago. Nobody decided to take me to task for my conclusions about it. The funny thing is, a lot of the people who watch that kind of content know an enormous amount. It's actually really, really impressive how much some of those people know. I swear, if you give them a random bolt from a World War One aircraft engine, they'll probably be able to tell you which pilot flew it. Okay, that might be an exaggeration, but not a huge amount. It makes one of the things about doing aviation-related channels interesting, because you've got to be absolutely correct. One of my favorite memories is researching one particular topic about one particular person who was literally going to be a photograph in the presentation, and he was generally quoted as being in a certain specific squadron. I think it was number 23. And after much following of threads, I found out, no, he was actually in number 24. Or was it the other way around? And it took me sort of an hour or 2 hours to actually get a change of number from 23 to 24. But if you make a mistake, they will jump down your throat. Hello, Phoebe. How are you doing? Phoebe has temporarily become my favorite animal companion. Don't tell the other animal companions, because she can make me invisible, which is very, very useful. So...
There's a buzz in Fortuna. Something's changing. Something's good. In the basement below the basement.
Oh.
And that something is calling.
Oh, sorry. I didn't notice the notification. Yeah, I'm completely out of N6 relics, I think. No, I can't remember. Yep, I don't have any, so N6s left. Got an N17. Oh, that's a vaulted one too. Because you can't get the Master Prime handle, I don't think, any other way. I think I got the blade by accident. I ought to consider what it is. I'm just going to fiddle for a moment. At some point I want to rank up. Have I ranked up everything? I thought I had one that I had not. Oh, I have ranked up the Zephyr. I'm not going to rank her up. Yeah, that is a her. Yes.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
Oops. Maybe that means we're going Aya hunting after all. It's probably going to be quicker to hunt Aya. Is it Aya or Aya? Aya. Then... let me just double check, see where's the best place to get Aya. It's typically something like the Void, Belenus, or something like that. Let me have a check. And not that I have the... Oh, that's the wrong... That's the wrong one. Here we go. Drop locations. Oh. I think the Necrolisk Endless is a halfway decent place, isn't it? I think we're going to be heading to Demos. Yeah, I think Demos. Think. Oh, okay. Oh. No, apparently not. Necrolisk bounties still seem to be the best option. Levels 40 to 60. Okay. You up for the Necrolisk? Let's go say hello to Mother.
You are here to assist.
Actually, yeah, we can get Aya from the Endless. That looks reasonable. Anyone up for a quick Endless? Let's have a look, see if there is anything else. This is resource cache. It's actually got the same, but fewer drops. Right, I need a Scindo blade, but I'm not too bothered by that point. What did we oh yes, and we can get it from here.
This moon requires a curious mind and a...
Might as well do the Endless. Because we get all kinds of other goodies as well. Now that I found out about the whole Railjack thing, I'm not too bothered, but it's not... I don't really need to be in a rush, do I, technically? Given that we've still got, what, 18 days to get the stuff. And I do have, let's see, I've got another Warframe which should finish building tomorrow. That will give me 2 more primes to rank up. And I've got some weapons to rank up, I think. I do have a Hikou. That's a nice design. What is that? I'm not entirely sure. In fact, I'm not sure at all. Well, like I say, with the Nyx, it's all available anyway. If I'm really, really desperate, and a month from now I haven't gotten my final parts, I can always just go and grind Railjack missions, can't I? And look for abandoned derelicts. I'm sure there are some straightforward ones there. Come, Phoebe!
Retrieval of Deimos artifacts is always.
Let's go and bully the
The data I can collect.
neighborhood while I once again complain that Phoebos is grossly unrealistic, couldn't maintain an atmosphere, and in no way, shape, or form would ever have this appearance.
Artifacts are located in the indicated zones. Infested substrate will require removal prior to...
Yay! Treasure hunt time, Tenno!
Hello? Anyone? This is Corpus Representative Latrox Oon. I'm lost, cornered by infested, and my locator is, well, it's been eaten. I'm in the direst need of assistance. Help? Someone's here. I'm saved. Wait, you are here to help. What a relief. I was expecting to get my head bitten off at any moment. While you're here, can you help me collect some samples? Just a few, and then we're gone. I swear.
This one's an adult. A pharaoh predicite. Menacing in the field. Rather adorable when asleep, don't you think?
You just pick up a predator.
That one dropped a sample. Barrett. Lovely. Think we can get a few more?
Well, the good news for me is my headache doesn't seem to be wanting to advance any more than the warning stage.
I'm in your debt, my gargantuan metal friend.
Who are you calling gargantuan?
Fantastic. I'm starting the data upload. This always draws infected, so keep me safe if you wouldn't mind.
The illogicality, by the way, of this guy being on his own is slightly daft.
And that, my friend, is a clean sweep. All samples uploaded, I'm going to lie down. Done and done. Every sample uploaded. Science and your enchanted friend owe you a debt. Huzzah!
What's in the box? We gotta know what's in the box, right?
Do you know, I didn't realize I could switch between weapons.
The cache before we can access it. Interesting. There is a sporoidal barrier protecting the infestation. Get inside it before attacking.
Nothing. Maybe we can find another way to break it free. What's that?
Oh, I hate this one. You have to look for those... Oh.
No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside its protected...
You always have to look for the infested
I have
tumors.
detected these tumors are maintaining a grip on the cache. You'll need to burst them.
Ah, no, damage! You gotta get inside that bubble to do anything to the growth.
Do you know what? I think that's the first time I ever found 2 infested tumors during one of these. I don't know why I'm trying to pick up. Hello, infested tumor. Come out and be squeezed like zit.
No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside its protection.
There you go. Okay, that is going to be the first time I've ever actually...
Still, you have done enough to make the main tumor vulnerable now. Very good.
That's the first time I think I've ever found all three.
A job well done. You have exceeded projected expectations. Proximity alert! Deimos artifacts are located nearby. Commence retrieval when ready. We call this a purifier. Once powered up, it establishes a harmonic with local fauna in order to extract data. Purifier operational. Prevent any infested from interfering with it.
Oh, I forgot. I have to pick them up there. Yeah. Thank you, Phoebe.
Fine harvest indeed. The information received exceeds expectations. An impressive display, Tenno. Artifact retrieval parameters exceeded. Additional reward incentives have been authorized.
Hello? Anyone? This is Corpus Representative Latrox Oon. I'm lost, cornered by infested, and my locator is, well, it's been eaten. I'm in the direst need of assistance. Help? There you are. Oh, a sight for sore eyes. Look at you. Magnificent. Oh, I say, hello there. Look, hate to bother, but I need to collect samples, and frankly, I'm in a bit over my head. Orienteering
Reminds me a bit of Marvin, the paranoid android.
monsters, mainly the monsters. I swear, if the Entrati were to demand samples... Ooh, there's one. Pick it up, quick. Perfect. Now we need to grab some more samples, just to be sure.
I remember when I used to truly dislike doing Demos, because I actually was not happy with the missions. Mind you, that was a long time ago, I suppose.
That should be enough to keep the Entrati happy. Give them here.
I'm a lot happier with them now.
This is the part I hate. When I upload the data, the infested will undoubtedly come sniffing about. Do not let them interfere.
This would really freak him out.
We are green across the board. All samples cleared. Remarkable. Done and done. Every sample uploaded. Science and your Entrati friends owe you a debt. Huzzah!
These caches are often left by shipwrecked crews. They are usually worth investigation.
Oh!
You will
Tumor destruction.
the cache before we can access it. See if you can damage that growth. No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside its protective barrier.
Can't blame me for trying. Stop being so negative.
Itself with a sort of barrier membrane. Move inside the barrier before attempting to damage the infestation.
Nothing. Maybe we can find another way to break it free. What's that connected to it?
Here's one.
As I predicted, no harm can be inflicted from outside the infested barrier. Proceed inside.
Cracking down on these tumors seems to be doing something. Keep doing that!
Oh, there's the other one.
No damage! You gotta get inside that bubble to do anything to the growth!
That is the last small tumor. Now return to the main growth and break it open.
Oops, sorry. Fingers all over the place, not doing what I'm supposed to do.
Excellent. You should be able to retrieve the cache now.
Wow, you were quick. So quick, I reckon you saved more of the box contents.
A job well done. You have exceeded projected expectations.
Ready to get rich, Chip? There's artifacts close by. You go ahead.
What am I doing? What do you mean it's an invalid launch point?
Once powered up, a purifier's influence will make nearby flora extrude sensory filaments. These are a rich source of biological data on the infestation. Keep the motile infested at bay while the purifier does its work.
One day, I'll be able to automatically... Why is it I can't automatically find all the keys? You know how long I've been using a keyboard? I can't even touch type on a good day with a following wind. I mean, not hugely fast. If I remember correctly, the best I can ever do is about 64 words. I could do it! But now, when I have to hit 4 or 5, not my strong point, it seems. I always have to pause and think a second. What am I doing here? 4 or 5? And yes, you are welcome to say it's old age cooking off. Realized I can't remember the last time I actually did a speed typing test. Be amazed if I hit 64 a second now. Don't think it's what you would call sustained in my best days.
Fine harvest indeed. The information received exceeds expectations.
Wow, you're fantiddlyastic at this. Those little old artifacts never stood a chance.
Yeah, didn't realize. Look, I can switch weapons.
Anyone? This is Corpus Representative Latrox Oon. I'm lost, cornered by infested, and my locator is, well, it's been eaten. I'm in the direst need of assistance. Help!
Anybody need foam residue? You seem to have a whole field of it.
Tenor, you're close by. Can I beg a moment of your time? Hello? Latrox Oon. Our enchanting friends have, I suppose, requested that I provide them samples of native fauna. Not the kind of people one can really fail if you can. Help? That ugly one just coughed up what we're after. Could you grab a sample for me? Beautiful. Now we just need a few more like it.
You're kidding me. It's something. This is not exactly the kind of location where you would expect to find some of these monstrosities coughing up useful things like high-end stars, or anything else for that matter. I mean, how is it they pop out of those pustule-like things with power cores intact?
That should do it. Hand the samples over to me, please.
Wow, it went quiet awfully sudden. Okay, I hadn't realised I'd done that.
Oh, I hate it here. Hate it. I would give anything to get off this forsaken rock. And that, my friend, is a clean sweep. All samples uploaded, I'm going to lie down. We are green across the board. All samples cleared.
You know, I swear we're getting everything except Aya.
Caches like these often contain valuable data as well as resources. Please find a way to access it.
Oh. Another tumor hunt.
You will need to release the cache before we can access it.
Oh, hey, no fair! There's a protective cloud over the infestation! You gotta get inside it to hurt the blobs!
No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside its protective barrier. Look for pulsating trails connecting to other nearby tumors.
Are we actually supposed to follow these things?
As I predicted.
No, apparently not.
Inflicted from outside the infested barrier. Proceed inside. The infested substrate has formed tumors anchoring the cache. Blast them free.
You're kidding me. I mean, these are actually kind of interesting. Are you actually supposed to follow these? Because they sort of all dissipate up here. Oh, yes, we are supposed to follow them.
Inside that bubble to do anything to the globe.
That is the last small tumor.
Oh, what do you know?
I'll break it up.
I learned something today.
Woohoo! What's in the box?
A job well done. You have exceeded projected expectations. Efficiently procured. The additional cash contents should prove invaluable.
Yep, it's going to give us everything except...
Deimos artifacts are located nearby.
Except there, yeah. What am I doing? No. Sorry. Finger trouble again. 5, 4, Q, click, Lappy.
These are a rich source of biological data on the infestation. Keep the motile infested at bay while the purifier does its work.
Whoa! That hit all of us. What was that? Toxin damage? Just as I'm getting comfortable, it does something like that. I can only assume. Is that toxin damage? I just didn't notice.
ton of info off those plant.
Artifact collection complete.
You know, it might be a better idea if we go hunting for Aya somewhere else. This is proving to be spectacularly unhelpful.
Anyone? This is Corpus Representative Latrox Oom.
Let's do one more round and see what happens.
And my locator is, well, it's been eaten. I'm in the direst need of assistance. Help? Tenor, you're close by. Can I beg a moment of your time? Hello? Latrox Oom. Our Entrati friends have, I suppose, requested that I provide them samples of native fauna. Not the kind of people one can really fail.
You know, you'd give this guy... Okay, granted, let's suppose for whatever reason he can't use a Warframe. But, you know, give him a Necromech for heaven's sake.
I swear, if the Entrati were demanding samples... Ooh!
Or at least the absolute best weapons and equipment money can buy.
We need to grab some more samples, just to be sure. Hand the samples over to me, please.
Where is he?
Here we go. Processing. Oh, I hate it here. Hate it. I would give anything to get off this forsaken rock.
You know, one thing you kind of wonder, yeah. So you've got this lone researcher out here, wandering around. Apparently, most of the time, I won't say with impunity, but without being bothered. Is it the Warframes themselves showing up that make the local wildlife show up and turn all hostile?
Every sample
You know, if when we're not here, is it actually quite calm and peaceful for him?
Huzzah!
These caches are often left by shipwrecked crews. They are usually worth investigation. You will need to release the cache before we can access it. Interesting. There is a sporoidal barrier protecting the infestation. Get inside it before attacking.
Okay, so let's see.
Predicted. No harm can be inflicted from outside the infested
This is
barrier.
heading us in the right general way.
Look for pulsating trails connecting to other nearby tumors. I have detected these tumors are maintaining a grip on the cache. You will need to burst them. No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside its protective barrier.
Where am I? Oh. Far too far away to get useful information.
No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside its protective barrier.
Yes, we can.
That was unpleasant. Still, you have done enough to make the main tumor vulnerable now. Very good. Now we shall see what the cache holds. Efficiently procured. The additional cache contents should prove invaluable. A job well done. You have exceeded projected expectations.
You smell that, Chip? Smells like artifacts. You know, treasure.
Once powered up, a purifier's influence will make nearby flora extrude sensory filaments. These are a rich source of biological data on the infestation.
For the ground. Not the most dangerous creature on Deimos, nor the rarest, but certainly one of the most useful.
Keep the motile infested at bay while the purifier does its work. Operation completed and rare samples gathered.
Okay, I think we're pretty much done with this. Not getting what we came for at all.
Never stood a chance.
I think that's the last of the three, and then we restart with something else. Yeah. Okay. If everything's alright with this, I think. Yeah, we're just going to head back to the necrolis.
It's been eaten. I'm in the direst need of assistance. Help?
Still, that's about enough mother tokens to rank up tomorrow. All that effort and we didn't get... I mean, we got a bunch of useful stuff. But... no ire. Yes, of course I didn't. Good grief. Ah. Still, I'm learning how to do things like use the operator more effectively.
Yes.
I'm not going to necessarily start this immediately. Yeah, you see, look, uncommon. We got 500 endo. We got the IO10 Amber Star. I can't remember if we got any. I think we got one of the others. Yes. Yeah. I want to know what Saxon Spittle is, but that can wait.
So be it.
Let's see.
There is
Okay.
so much to be done here on Deimos.
It's probably going to be easier at this rate just to go and run for Aya in the void.
The arrival of the Tenno is fortuitous. I would capitalize upon it.
I mean, all of these, in principle, can give you Aya. But we've actually done. I mean, the endless that we did is essentially, yeah, a combination of this one and that one and not that one and this one. Pretty much, isn't it? Right, I'm going to take a quick break. Yeah, I won't get to rank up to the next level tomorrow, but I should be able to on Wednesday. Alright, give me a couple of minutes and we'll go do something else. And you may have noticed, by the way, that the notification which says intermission or live stream's about to start has been moved over. That's because the winter mute screen that I use. That directly overlays the title, so I had to move it. I have not yet found one sort of title situation that covers all the scenes that I have. Okay, I will do that. Ignore the invite. I mean, now level 40 to 60. That's... I think the wiki actually said level 40 to 60 gives you, it says here, where is it? Necrolus Bounty, level 40 to 60. Yeah. Yeah, stage A, stage B, 43.48% drop chance.
There is much to be done here on
It says.
Deimos.
I'm not sure if I believe it. If that's the same as usual, that would be... oh, grief, less than a 20% chance. But I might try that.
Disappointing.
Let's see
Indeed.
whether Dr. Scrooge is around. See if he wishes. Nope. Hello, Silvers. I'll tell you what. Those creepy noises in the background when I'm looking at the menus are, yeah, well, creepy. You did tell me to decline. Well, ignore, I should say. Let's try a level 40 to 60, seeing as we're here. I know it's not contributing to my standing, but that doesn't really matter. I'll get that tomorrow and so forth. Actually, I ought to send the invite. I do not see you. You know, I'm awfully tempted to say, shh, BB. Yeah, you can piddle on that one. But I probably, if she did that, that would probably be extremely rude.
None of the monstrosities you'll find out there are as fearsome
Yeah, that's what I'm
as the
after, I think.
demons inside my...
Excuse me a second. I think I'm going to sneeze. No. No, I'm not.
I shall languish in weary solitude until you return.
No, I probably will do now.
Interested in bounties, are you? Yes, there are bounties, if you have the interest.
Hang on. Alright, that time I genuinely did sneeze.
So be it. Let's see what you're made of. Over the years, many expeditions of both Grineer and Corpus have become trapped on Deimos. Caches of resources left behind by the survivors still dot the surface. See what you can find and bring back. Lloyd will show you where to look.
So yes, you're supposed to. There's supposed to be a sort of 40-odd% chance. Oh. All right, I'll just run a cycle through this. Oh. Well, where is it, and should I abort what I'm doing? How long do we have? Oh, it's a simple one of those. Come on, reload.
Given the poor performance of those Grenier, it's a good bet they haven't found any caches lately. Keep looking. The Corpus researcher, Latrox is in the area. Seek his assistance for cache reclamation.
There you are. Oh, a sight for sore eyes. Look at you. Magnificent. Oh, I say, hello there. Look, hate to bother, but I need to collect samples and frankly, I'm in a bit over my head. Orienteering, organ landscapes, monsters, mainly the monsters. There! That one dropped a sample. Grab it. Lovely. Think we can get a few more? That's In your debt, my gargantuan metal friend. Fantastic! I'm starting the data upload. This always draws infected, so keep me safe. Keep mine. That, my friend, is a clean sweep. All samples uploaded, I'm going to lie down.
Atrox has his uses, but he seems clueless about the location of any caches. He is likely lying to keep them for himself. Corpus is as Corpus goes.
Maybe you could use a purifier. The cache might be covered up by squelchies. When it's got juice, a purifier upsets the plants, and they stick their tongues out to taste what's different. Power it up. You'll see.
Let's defense. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do one cycle through here and get out. What am I doing? Oh. Okay. Wrong button.
If a visit plays too long, the purifier's gonna stop working.
Yeah, that is a very good way of traveling short distances very quickly.
some extra rare shells, too. So smooth.
That is a positive wealth of data, but sadly not the data we are looking for. Nonetheless, good work, Tino.
Is that the last?
Proximity alert.
Oh no.
Multiple infested aggressors. Secure the area to continue with cache reclamation mission. Please keep the established perimeter secure. Thank you.
Oh boy, I think you made them mad. There's a bunch more coming. ship? You're halfway through them!
Excellent work, Tenno. With the infested so comprehensively out of the picture, you should be clear to proceed. Hostiles eliminated. Utterly eliminated. The area is secure.
Oh, hey, there's a cache near here. Maybe it's the one we're looking for. The infestation's got that box gripped tight. Blast that sucker! Oh, hey, no fair! There's a protective cloud over the infestation! You gotta get inside it to hurt the blobs!
No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside its protective barrier. Look for pulsating trails connecting to other nearby tumors.
Ah, no damage! You gotta get inside that bubble to do anything to the growth! Smacking down on these tumors seems to be doing something. Keep doing that! That should be enough. Try and break
Oh, they did it.
No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach...
Yes! 2 Aya!
Excellent!
2! That all helped.
Efficiently procured. The additional cache contents should prove invaluable.
Cache unlocked.
Which trick
For our collective efforts.
has this old dog learned?
These occasional windfalls.
And good day, guests. Guests knocked. Oh, yes. Yes. You can thank Prakash for that. He, without necessarily telling me, but by observing him, revealed that for some things, particularly with the titanium, going from flight mode to operator mode to do something is a lot easier. You can just switch straight back to your Warframe, and you're still in flight mode. And then for some things, doing a void dash across the landscape, yeah, that's really, really quick. Right, let's go. I mean, it's kind of those things that you have in the back of your mind. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a nice, easy one. Actually, I learned that when I was ranking up amps with the operator, and figured out that, hey, you know what? I'll just run a defense mission as the operator. Then suddenly you realize, oh, you know, getting around the map with Void Dash to pick up stuff or to get into position. Yeah, it's a really, really useful thing.
Which finger the Corpus used to count their money? The index.
So... yeah, that is true. No, I don't know about mastering it. In the end, I will just if necessary, I'll just fall back on my usual. Shoot things a lot. And break them. But, right. And Lithfisher defense. I'm assuming you mean this one, because it's the only one I can see. And let's grab something. What have I got? Now, I'm hoping eventually that Soulframe turns into the same kind of thing, where you've got this huge body of knowledge that you can then implement, as I am slowly learning to do with Warframe. I'm going to say it. Once more, we sneak stealthily in through the air ducts.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Actually, I don't really need to...
To open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Oh, but seeing as Phoebe's gone to the effort of opening all these up, I would feel awfully... It'd be awfully remiss of me if I didn't.
Corrupted foes are dropping reactant.
Thank you, Phoebe. Yeah, we need to get going. People are waiting on us. Oh, this is a nice straightforward one.
Find more.
Yeah, this is one of those where I could actually get a AFK penalty if I just if we just let the razor flies do their thing. I think that's the first shot I fired in the game. It's not in the game. Here's an interesting thought. Whenever I'm playing the game, there's a little part of me that says I'm wasting ammunition. actually get in my head a little bit irritated at just how much ammunition I technically waste. But let's have a hypothetical. Ooh, no, I could definitely use that. So hypothetically, if you had some of the weapons they have here, like two of them that I have on me, the Basmu and the machine pistol, suddenly spray and pray becomes much more of a possibility. I wonder how that would affect tactics if you essentially had infinite ammo. I don't know, let's guess and say, let's suppose somebody had a weapon that somehow managed to operate off vacuum energy and somehow created its projectiles from that energy to matter conversion. I know that's really, yeah, Star Trek. Yeah, how would that affect how you fight? By vacuum energy, incidentally, I'm also referring to 0-point energy. That thing beloved of certain science fiction.
Enough reactant to open your relic.
I don't know enough about weird physics to even vaguely think about talking that in a coherent fashion. Except that the vacuum is a weird thing. Quantum foam, with its ability to spontaneously spit out virtual particles, is a very weird place. And yet, you can demonstrate that virtual particles exist.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Let's see. Well, there's nothing else. I'll get some former blueprints out of this.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
didn't realize I had enough for a tour on strike. Let's do something excessive.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Let's see.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do, actually. Her idea of holding position leaves a lot to be desired.
Available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Oh, it's actually a useful one. Let's see, is there anything here that I don't have? I mean, when I say I don't have, I don't mean I have built. I mean, I haven't got, just in case somebody else wants it. I always find this amusing. And that was not a particularly successful drop. Oh, that one survived!
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Hey, Prakash, did you not say
Reinforcements available. Do you choose
this was a good one for Aya?
continue fighting? We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Still, I can actually go and get... let's see. Just gonna have a quick chat with Varzia. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm just looking at the
Keep it moving!
defense missions that do drop Aya. Tier 3 Void Defense in the Belarus is rotation C, it says. Mobile Defense Void again?
Tempting old war treasures on display.
Void. Void. Yeah, all the defense missions that I can find that can drop Aya are in the Void. At least according to the Wiki. The official one, I mean.
Moving.
Sorry, let me have a little quick chat with Varzia.
Now here's a Tenno who looks after their frames. If you're here for relics, You might have to crack a few before you get what you're after. Oh, glad to see it back in action. Make me proud.
Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah, for the defense missions, Belarus is actually the top one. 12.5% drop rate on each of, I think, rotations A, B, and C, but I could be wrong about that. But no, the bounty that we ran and the Necrolisk has a very high chance. It's got one of the higher chances. The only ones that do better are the Steel Path Necrolisk bounties. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, the top rank, according to the wiki, the top ranked are, yeah, the Necrolisk bounties, Steel Path. Although the one I just did, apparently has a 43.48% chance of dropping Aya in the final stage. Although it also says rotation C, so. What are we doing? Oh.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter.
Oh.
Sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later.
There's no doubt in my mind that an Iatan treasure lies somewhere in this derelict. And yet, I wouldn't set foot in this place for all the Iatan in the system. You, on the other hand...
Oh, did I just morph through the floor?
Heavy infestation
I morphed through the floor. Excuse me a second. Oh, that sounds like a juggernaut.
That did it. Here comes the juggernaut.
Well, this should be fun. Maybe you should stretch first. You know, limber up.
Sorry about that. The lift did funny things to me. Where am I headed?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ah. Okay, don't know where I'm going. Still don't know where I'm going. Hang on, have I not been here before? Wait a second, where am I going? Using blasted thing.
Now bring it home.
Oh! Synthesis scanner. I forgot. There's a... I've got a synthesis target around here somewhere, don't I? What? We did it again. Oh, there we go.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
Okay. What would we do without razor flies? If it's down here, I'm a monkey's uncle. I ought to watch out how I say things like that. I might be proven wrong. I mean, no, I do not think so. Did this thing just take the lift? Oh! I could have sworn it was headed in this way. Nope, nope. Nobody nope.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I would have sworn that I did not just make up where I was going. Oh, never mind. I'm delaying everybody for no purpose. Guess I can always do this some other time. And for whatever reason, I didn't realize you could actually do these scans and drop a kinetic siphon trap while you're flying. And you can do the scans while you're flying. Oh. You see, this is probably why I came this way. Yeah, look, head straight for the lift. Alright, I'll give it one more shot. And then... ah, there it is. Is that it? No, it's not. I've been this way before, haven't I? Never mind. Okay. Alright, I'm out of here. This time I really mean it. Oh, you blasted thing. Sorry. Well, thank you for picking up that brigade. One day I'll get the hang of those. I'm just curious to see. Oh, there's only 15 melee kills. Ah, this was almost certainly due to the razorflies. But I thought they only did melee kills. Oh, Maru's Bazaar. Ah, unfortunately, I need to... Never mind. Let's have a little look, see if I've got enough. Or... I do, I've got enough for one more relic run. And then, to be honest, I think I'll call it a day, because I've been going for 3 hours, apparently. I'm getting better at doing the longer ones. I did 3 hours this morning as well. I will just do a bit of... Ooh! I've got enough. I've got enough for the Mausolon. That's why I was collecting Endo for this. And I've got one more I can do for prime combustion rounds, so that's all getting a lot more satisfying. Yeah, hang on a second, Prakash. Miso. And 6. Refine Radiant. Here we go.
Ordis is angry. I may require maintenance after all.
Last effort. Oh, yeah, we've got a ghoul purge, haven't we, at some point? Yeah, have to do that at some point. Here we go. Last chance at a... Nyx Prime neuroptics for today, probably. Oh, my goodness. 10% chance each.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Well, this is a nice straightforward defense normally.
We are readying reinforcements. Keep
Just
fighting.
don't get caught on the electrified rail.
You are near a fissure. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Enough reactant to open your relic. Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Just for fun, I'm going to put that on. I'm not even going...
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Where is everything? Well, that sort of answers that question.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
How about that? And everybody, well, obviously. But yes. Thank you very much, Prakash.
That's the last of them.
That's kind of amusing. The final thing I do during this live stream, almost the final thing, is actually get what the title implied. Thank you so much, Prakash. Couldn't have done it without you. Along with so many other things that I've learned over the last year. Nyx Prime neuroptics. Here we go. Why have they invited me to a game? Okay, alright, let's see where this takes us. Just for... Yeah, this is very true, yes. Okay, that's alright. Okay. You know what? And nobody has reminded me there is one very important thing I have not done. Yes. Well, on that last one, it was 1 non-radiant and 2 radiant. I had forgotten to hug Phoebe. Phoebe gets hugs. Yes, you do, especially if you get cute like that. Excessive hugs for the Kubro. Right, I should be back tomorrow morning with Winter Mute, seeing as I seem to have gotten my morning schedule and ability to sleep more or less sorted out. So yeah, tomorrow Winter Mute. We're doing episode 5, and we've gone through the first 2 major stages, I think. Yeah, so tomorrow we have to go hunt down Terry, the conspiracy theorist, and see what he has to share. And then tomorrow evening, of course, there will be more of this. So thank you everybody for watching. It's much appreciated. I hope the rest of your various days goes extremely well. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to hug your fur babies and assorted companions. And I will see you all next time.